Hey everyone, Chester Scout here with another Division video. Today we're going to be talking about the open beta and my personal thoughts on this game, so strap in, because here we go. By now, the open beta is closed, and there is a hole in my heart where this game used to be. But let's get back on track. Plain and simple, I loved this game. I only racked up about 25 hours of gameplay over the 3-day beta, but I loved every second of it, except when I got killed by rogue agents. That I don't like. And you know who you are out there. Assholes. Anyways, I really love looter shooter games, and that's probably the biggest reason I was drawn to The Division. Luckily, The Division, Ubisoft, definitely delivered on that. Now, The Division is not your typical shooter. I love shooters as well, but this is not that game. No, it is not a typical RPG either. And no, it is not a typical shooter. I say again. The Division does not fit in any specific box or game type, which I personally liked. It's kind of a change of pace, a little something different. I've been waiting a long time for an open world combination with a looter, shooter, RPG, MMO, which is basically what this game is exactly, to varying degrees. Now, I saw a lot of complaints on Twitch and YouTube about how long it takes to kill an enemy, and that it's not realistic. This is most likely due to people thinking this game is a shooter. Guess what? It's not, everybody. It's an MMO RPG looter first and foremost, a shooter second. As long as you keep that in mind, then your expectations won't cause you to be disappointed in the game. Now, as far as damage on enemies, which was a big complaint from some people, I personally played as a sniper and supported my team from a little distance when possible, and was taking down most NPCs with 3 or 4 shots. That's like the purple bar guys, and the 6 or 7 shots for higher level NPCs and other agents. This didn't bother me at all, but maybe that's because I knew it was primarily, an RPG instead of a shooter. Now, there will be people who say, or whine, but it's not realistic. Well, guess what? Neither is wall running in Call of Duty, or pulling off a sniper shot from across the map while standing, like in Battlefield, so get over it. It's an RPG with shooter mechanics added in. Alright, moving on. One of the key attributes that brought me to The Division was the looter part of the game. I would kill an enemy, and a blue light shining to the heavens would appear over the dead body, and all I wanted was to see what I got. The loot seemed to be completely random from what I could tell, but I feel like the higher level dark zone area you're in, the higher chance of better gear you'll get. Now, we'll have to wait and see if that's correct, because I don't know if that's true or not. Despite being completely random, though, nothing beats that feeling of joy like when I found my blue M1A1. I just couldn't wait to mod the crap out of it and use it. One thing on the mods. I really was hoping to see other snipers in the open beta, sniper rifles, alright, and would love to see stock mods. Maybe like a modular metal stock so you can equip additional attachments like a freaking laser beam or something. But, I don't know, maybe that's just me. One of the other concerns that I've been seeing creep up on the internet lately is the size of the map. Now, I understand why. There was this huge excitement over the size of the map that initially was thought that the game was going to have. But based on the open beta play that I got, I can tell you that this map is going to be plenty big. By my measurements from Google Maps, we're looking at an initial map size of about 2.3 miles long by 2.3 miles wide. Without having vehicles, traveling around Manhattan on foot really helps make the map feel even bigger than it already is. The map in the open beta was probably only just over a quarter of the size of the actual map, so I can imagine how large the full-size map will feel once the game releases. Plus, add that to the rumors of possible map add-ons with upcoming DLCs, and we could be looking at a gigantic area for us to patrol. I'm excited and hopeful for it, but I tell you what, I'm just excited and hopeful to go ahead and get into just the base size map. Now, along with the large map area comes some pretty cool destruction of pretty much everything in the game, but not quite everything. You can flatten tires, break glass, blow up cars, but you can't destroy everything, like some lights, doors, and other things. There were some times where I wanted to shoot out a spotlight to help my vantage point. Like I said, I was primarily being a sniper in this game, only to shoot it for it to turn back on just a split second later. This kind of pissed me off a little bit. It's not a deal breaker or anything, but it definitely ruined some of my sniper positions, I'll tell you that. The one thing we didn't really get to play with in the open beta, besides the crafting table that is, I still want to check that out, were the perks and specialties. There were 2 whole pages of perks that we didn't get to even experiment with, but I guess that's why it's called a beta. But I'm still pretty curious to see how these attributes are going to change the game from how the gameplay was in the beta. I mean, I think overall the gameplay will be the same, but I think it could change how people approach situations in the Dark Zone and whatnot. Hey, Ubisoft, if you're watching, I already pre-ordered the game. If you want to give me the hookup so I can go ahead and get my Division fix now, I'm just saying, that'd be okay with me. In a nutshell, my buddies and I thoroughly enjoyed this game the entire weekend, and to be honest, I really didn't get anything else accomplished. But we plan on rolling deep in the Dark Zone a lot. We still haven't mastered the rogue agent technique, but we're working on it. To me, this game is practically unlimited potential, and Ubisoft could simply open up buildings in the existing maps, extend the map, add fast travel via helicopter to other locations, daily, weekly challenges, great in-game content, and this will keep the game rolling for a long time. Ubisoft could really have something going here. I hope the Division listens to the community of players and continue to release new, fresh content, unlike other games which will remain nameless. What the hell? I said nameless. That's it, I'm out. Well, that's it for this video, everyone. Thanks for watching, I appreciate it. Leave a comment below if there's anything Division specific you would like me to cover. Hit me up on Twitch and the PS4 at Chester Scout, and on Twitter at The Chester Scout. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and click that subscribe button if you'd like to see more Division videos. Keep being awesome. Chester Scout out.